Hey guys, welcome back. So, we beat Ganondorf in the last episode, so this one is just going to be what I promised. Kind of regret promising it, that I was going to 100% the entire game. So, we're going to be looking for these guys, as well as getting big pose and what else am I even missing? Let me see. Okay, I'm missing an item, I'm missing another bottle. I'm missing this. Okay, yeah, I'm missing a lot of stuff. So this, I'll probably force it all into one episode unless this is just going to take way longer than I'm expecting. I'm probably expecting this to take like 2 hours. Otherwise, if it's more than 2 hours, yeah, I'll probably split it up into a couple of episodes. But yeah, let me know if you guys even care to see games 100%ed, or if you'd rather just see me play through the story and then be done with it. Because, I mean, a lot of games have side quests that people really just aren't interested in, like the big pose. So, for now, the map actually tells you with Skulltula icons next to the name if you've gotten all the Skulltulas in a specific area. So I am in Hyrule Field, and it's saying I don't have any, so I guess I'll be looking around Hyrule Field for some. What am I missing in Hyrule Field? In order to make this shorter, I think I'm just going to cut to when I find things, because that's what this entire epilogue is going to be, me searching and eventually finding things. So I'll cut to every time I find a Skulltula, which there's one in here. I thought I actually got this one already. Huh. Guess I'm remembering that wrong, but no need to cut just yet, I guess. Probably gonna cut immediately after this though, because I don't know what to do next. If it says that there's more in Hyrule Field, I really don't know which ones would be left. Did I get them all? Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's start all the way far to the right. So Zora's Domain, I can think of at least one that I'm missing. Okay, so here we are. I actually remembered another one along the way, so I'm pretty sure I'm missing at least 2 here. Don't think I got either of those. I know for sure I didn't get the one in here. And then the one on the next map, I'm pretty confident I didn't get, but not 100% sure. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to be uploaded after the video I do, as far as my latest opening. But yeah, today, as celebration for me having beaten Ocarina of Time, I decided to open a Zelda mystery box rather than opening just Pokemon as usual. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think I was pretty surprised with the stuff I got. It wasn't what I was expecting, but not in a bad way. Just I was expecting a whole lot of variety of arts and crafts, that kind of thing, and it was more like all the same style of stuff, but it was a bunch of different characters related to The Legend of Zelda, so that was fine. I got a bunch of stickers, too. That was definitely my least favorite part of all of what I got. They just, I don't know, they didn't look that good, I guess. I feel bad saying that because I think they were all hand-drawn. I just didn't really like the way they looked. So here's our next Skulltula. And while I'm here, I'm going to go into the ice cavern to check to make sure I don't have any more missing in there. If I don't have everything here, I'll be pretty surprised. Okay, I do. Okay, I'll cut to the next spot. So to get to Kokiri Forest, I warped to the Lost Woods, and I kind of had to pass this along the way, so might as well get it while I'm here. In fact, I might just complete all of Lost Woods, since I basically have to travel through... Well, I don't have to travel through it, but I'm already there on the way to Kokiri Forest, so There should only be one more that I'm missing anyway. Did I? I sure hope I planted the magic bean here, because I need that in order to get to the other Skulltula here. It should be the final one I'm missing. Okay, I did plant it. Wow. I really don't remember planting it. Alright, this should be the last one here. If it's not, I'll be a little bit confused. Well, maybe it's as Child Link that I'm missing the last one. But, I'll check Kokiri Forest since I'm right here. There should only be one possible one for me to be missing. And it should be up on this house over here. Okay, I see it. So, hopefully that gives me the Skulltula marker on the map after that. Otherwise, I'll have two areas where I don't know what I'm missing. Wow. These hitboxes do not make sense sometimes. Okay, good. Okay, so, the only ones I can think of I'm missing in Lost Woods are as Child Links, so I guess I'll come back some other point. So actually, there is one here as Child, at night, but also I just figured I'd show this because I do need to get all the heart pieces as well, and there's a heart piece here that I haven't yet gotten. So normally you're supposed to plant a bean here, but if you have the long shot, you can just skip over that and hookshot this box instead. I probably should have read that so I wouldn't have to pause the game and find out just how many more heart pieces I'm missing. Yeah, okay. Must be all Kid Link stuff then. The next place to go is Death Mountain, probably. Yeah, Death Mountain. Okay, Death Mountain. I just ran right by it because I was like, I know I got that one. Nope, apparently not, but I can actually think of another one after this that I didn't get as well. Okay, there's also this. Since it was so close by, might as well get it. Don't know how this plant is able to grow in a volcano, but use this to get up to the top of the mountain here. And you get a heart piece. So I have 5 left. 5 more heart pieces. It should be entirely as Adult Link. One of them is at the top of this tree, which you normally cannot reach unless you have the long shot. So we could have gotten it immediately after beating the Water Temple, but we didn't do that because that is where I wanted to end the episode, because boy was it getting long. My episodes are already long enough as is. Hopefully with all the cutting I do, I can make this about the same length as the other episodes. It'll probably take me like 4 hours to play through, but shouldn't be that long for you guys to watch it at least. Okay. On to the next one, Gerudo Valley. Actually, I totally forgot. There is one more thing I can do here unrelated to Skulltulas, because I'm pretty sure I already got the Skulltula down here. Or, well, yeah, I did, because the map says I got everything. You're supposed to use the gold scale to touch the bottom of the floor, but if you don't have the gold scale because you don't want to do the fishing because the fishing sucks in this game, then you can do an easy glitch. But this guy says, "You may not have noticed, but I've been watching you. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. I'll give this to you." Just 4 left. Oh yeah, by the way, the bridge has been repaired since we last left. The carpenters managed to fix it because they no longer want to be thieves. Don't think that's the reason they actually went there, though. So I'm guessing that the 2 I missed, or maybe just 1, is right here. Hopefully. If not, gonna struggle a little bit. Uh-oh. I don't know what one I'm missing then. Huh. Well, it's got to be his Child Link because there's really nothing else I can think of. So I'm just going to go to the Haunted Wasteland for now because it says we're missing one there. I did get this one. What am I missing then? I just did all that for nothing. I had to go here anyway to make sure that the temple is cleared. But, wow, yeah, I really can't believe I forgot the magic bean one. That is literally the only other one it could be, so I must have forgotten it. Okay. Thankfully, I haven't had to actually do a single extra dungeon visit, luckily. So, since I have to go through the entire world again as Kid Link, this quest basically forces you to do that, so might as well start it along the way as well. Welcome to the Happy Mask Shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask. You sell the mask and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you've sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith. You can have a permanent smile like this guy does. So we get the Keaton mask. Okay, so right here, you have to play the Song of Storms. An extremely cryptic area to find, because the only hint you ever get at finding these things is through the Rumble Pack, and you need the Stone of Agony for that, which you don't get until much later in the game. So the first time you come here, you will absolutely not have it. And you don't have a reason to ever come back here. I guess unless you're specifically looking for the Skulltulas because you want to 100% the game. And you just have to, you'd have to happen to run over that spot while you have the Stone of Agony. Change of plans, actually. I forgot this guy was over here, so want to give this to him because in the Lost Woods, there's someone we have to give another mask to. Wah-ha-ha! Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh? Is that a key something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. Oh, I hear this all the time as somebody who sells Pokemon cards. There's so many older parents that are like, is that the Pika? Ooh, who? Oh, that reminds me of that so much. He's my boy's favorite. That key something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? My boy will be very happy with this. You really are, Mr. Hero. Wah-ha-ha. You sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. You earned a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. Okay, let's see what the next mask is. It's the... Okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Oh, great, you sold it. Please pay me back the 10 rupees for the Keaton mask now. Payment received. The skull mask. This one's twice the price. All right, here we are. So the one who wants the skull mask is a Skull Kid. Hee hee, under that mask. Aren't you that Kokiri kid? Quite an unusual mask you have there. I like it. It might make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Yowza, I'm gonna wear this all the time. He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. That's crazy because you can actually fight these guys when you're older because they don't like adults. In fact, they try and kill them. And they drop a 200 rupee, which they're the only enemies that do that in this game. So they're loaded. 10 rupees for a 20 rupee mask. I mean, then again, Link didn't even specify the price, so it's not really his fault. I should have paid more attention. I didn't even hear if it made the ding sound, but I can't believe I did the other one and not this one. That's so stupid. So yeah, I am totally positive that this is the last one. Completely positive. Well, we got like 7 left now. So Lost Woods is done. Kakariko is next. He just says the same thing every time, so I guess I'm not going to bother reading it. Spooky mask. What does he say? I never actually talked to him. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dampé the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? You got the weird-looking stomp limp. Oh, wow, great angle. Yeah, it's Dampé the Gravekeeper. Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampé. Will you give that mask to me? Man, you're saying Dampé looks like a zombie? With this mask, I'll be just like Dampé. Here's my money. Sold a 30 rupee mask to a kid for full price, and he didn't mind paying it all? Wow. Yeah, that is pretty surprising. I think I did get this one on my first playthrough, and that's why I kind of forgot about it. Kakariko Village has such an absurd amount of Skulltulas compared to everywhere else in the game. There's probably about 10 of them between adult and child Link. Good thing I came here because it's saying I missed that one. Wow, our time limit is so high now. I have like 2 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. There's like a rock maze back here. And at the very end, there's a few rewards, including a Skulltula. I mean, there's one other thing I remembered that I can get here anyway, so needed to come back anyway. Multiple reasons to be here. Is this a 5 rupee? Oh, wow, 250 is not bad. They don't give you much room here. You can barely swing a sword at all. There's a big Goron rolling around somewhere. Luckily, he's not too far away, because boy, does he move around this whole track here super slowly. You have to hit him in a specific spot, which is in this little cave here, the only place with a roof. And he gives you a pretty useful item. Or upgrade. All right, I'll give you this in praise of your courage. Gives you a bigger bomb bag. Or in this case, the biggest bomb bag. This part's a little bit annoying because I think it's luck-based. It sure feels luck-based. You throw a bomb in this pot, it freaks out, and if it stops spinning on the correct face, that one, then you get a heart piece. That was nice. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, sometimes you can spend like 10 whole minutes doing that. But I mentioned in a previous episode that on my original save file, my family got 101 gold Skulltulas. So I haven't been counting, but if I don't have 101, then I'm going to go to all the dungeons and double check, because I'm really curious to know if that was a glitch or what, how I ended up with 101. Maybe I'm at 100 right now and this is going to give me 101. I don't know. How do I plant the stupid magic bean and not get the Skulltula? My gosh. Hopefully this is something that I can get better at. I seem to just lose focus entirely while I'm talking and playing. Hopefully the more often I do this, the less it breaks my focus. So according to this, we have every single part on the map, but we only have 99. So there's a temple somewhere that I'm missing some. Alright, I'm thinking this is a place we're missing some. It is, yep. Okay. Yep, there he is. Okay. Hopefully if there is 101, the second one is just in here, so I don't have to go to the forest temple as well. Oh, it changes the red. Alright. Let me see if my game was just... I did some glitch without knowing it back when I was a kid or not. I know there was a way a pretty easy way with Dampe. I don't know how to do it, but I saw somebody explain how to do it, and it looked very easy. You can just duplicate heart pieces super easily. I'd imagine if you can do that with heart pieces, you can probably do that with Skulltula tokens as well pretty easily. Nope, not here. Looks like it was a glitch after all. All that's left to do is go and get our final reward, which I've mentioned multiple times, is not worth it at all. All right, here we are. And the guy in the middle, he's back to normal. Since you've destroyed 100 spiders of the curse on me has been broken. Thank you. Here is a token of my appreciation. Please take it. 200 rupees. For getting 100 Skulltulas, you get 200 rupees. In a game where rupees are completely pointless after, like, the first, I don't know, 3 dungeons maybe? He does give you more rupees every single time you exit and re-enter, but again, you have nothing to spend rupees on in this game. Anyway, the next thing here, Talon, he's sleeping yet again. Malon, doing all right. Sorry to make you worry. Because Ingo kicked him out of the ranch. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Isn't that the same thing he said before? Did you save Malon? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeehaw! Oh. I guess Malon went back without him. I didn't think Malon went back until after woke Talon up. So let's go check out Lon Lon Ranch then, see what's going on. So we arrive here and he looks pretty different. Ingo. Hi there, how are you? I'm Ingo. I feel so honored to be allowed to work here. Totally different attitude going on there. And here's Malon, all grown up. Wow, Link's way taller than she is. Jeez. She must be like 4'11". Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked you your name yet. Really? Link? That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do? I was sure it was you because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. Now my dad is coming back. I can't believe it, but peace is returning to this ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Link. So, I don't know if this is really required for 100%ing, but just because I'm unsure, I guess I'll do it. It doesn't really give you anything that adds to the menu, I guess. Like, it doesn't fill out your screen showing, like, oh, you have this now. It's more just like a... Well, you'll see. Epona looks great. Looks like you were able to tame her, too. How about trying your skill with Epona on an obstacle course? I'll time you for 2 laps. It's pretty challenging. If you miss jumping a fence in the proper order, you'll fail. How about it? Do you want to try? The current record is 50 seconds. First, try to beat this record. If you can beat the record, I'll give you a present. Give it your best shot, okay? Alright, let's get started. I probably haven't done this since my original file, so I really don't remember if this is challenging or not. I mean, she says it is, but this game is like pretty easy all around, so I kind of don't really believe her. 50 seconds for 2 laps. I mean, I'm coming up pretty close on the halfway point, 25 seconds. I think once you cross, though, it gives you like a full 3 seconds before it even... Oh, okay. Well, that was less than 3 seconds. I remembered it stopped the timer when she said something to you. I mean, currently, this is looking like it's going to be pretty close. Okay, I can kind of spam A at the end here because I don't need any more. Oh, yeah, no, I made it pretty easily. I don't remember if you have to do this twice or not. Hopefully it's just once. You did it! 48 is the new course record. I have to give you a present to commemorate your new record. The present is a little too heavy to give to you here, so I'll have it delivered to your house. Bet you can't wait to see it. How can they deliver it to Kokiri Forest? Anybody who enters dies if they're not a Kokiri. Oh, the things you don't notice when you're a kid. Link's house. So, here we are. Let's see. I don't see any Amazon packages sitting out here. And also keep note that you have to climb up a ladder to get into Link's house. So, this is his delivery. He gets a cow on the second floor, and the only way to get to the second floor is climbing a ladder. And the only way to get to the house is through a forest that kills you if you're not a Kokiri with a forest fairy. What a nice song. It reminds me of the pasture. That song makes me feel so good I can produce a lot of milk. Oh, that's too bad. If you had something to put it in, I could give some to you. So, yeah, it really doesn't give you anything. I mean, you have access to unlimited milk, I guess, but you'd have to come all the way back to Link's house, which is a hassle if you're an adult. This next one's actually going to take quite a while. I'm hoping this plant takes me to the top up here. Okay, good, it does. What the... I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. There's a quest you can do with this guy eventually to get a permanent giant's knife. I apparently don't remember how to activate it, so yeah, once I figure that out, I'll come back here, I guess. Okay, so I remember that you talked to her after waking Talon up. I remember now, anyway. Otherwise, I would have done it right after waking up Talon. Oh, your Kuko looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good Kuko keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Kuko, if you're interested. Its name is Kojiro, and it used to be my brother's Kuko. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Unlike other Kukos, Kojiro rarely crows. Okay. I believe we go to the Lost Woods now? I thought this all started after you talked to the Goron, though, so that's what's confusing me so much. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, he's here. This is the guy I was thinking of. I'll see what he says before. No response. He's sleeping. Oh. I thought he was depressed, not sleeping. Man, he woke up way before that happened. Kojiro? Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. This is her brother? I did not remember that. Wow. Which means you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of got to show this entire part because you are not allowed to warp around or else the time limit goes straight to 0. So, fastest way to Kakariko is probably this way, honestly. Hopefully I'm right. Otherwise, I'm totally going to run out of time because I believe this is actually a relatively strict time limit on this thing. And if you don't go the ideal path, then you run out of time. This is probably faster than the path they intended, though, so I should be totally fine. Although I've already used up 30 seconds out of 3 minutes. Seems like a kind of slow start I've been having. Yeah, more than likely they just intended you to run back on Hyrule Field, but this Zora's River comes out like right next to Kakariko Village, so that's what's making me think it's faster. I think it's faster to swim than run here because the current moves you so quickly. Yeah. Yeah, that was way faster than running. Makes me wish that they programmed the bunny hood like in this game like they did in Majora's Mask. Oh wait, I haven't even seen the bunny. Oh no, I haven't finished the mask quest. That just... I gotta do that some more later on. Okay. So there was one more mask I didn't yet do in the mask quest. I thought I had them all. But yeah, anyway. There's a mask you get later on called the bunny hood, since I just spoiled it. And in Majora's Mask, it makes you run faster. In this game, it does absolutely nothing. It does have one kind of neat perk in that it makes it so the little skull kids or Stal Childs, I think that's what they're called, they don't spawn at night when you're a kid. Oh, wow. You can't hookshot that, really? This game is so strange with the things it allows you to hookshot and things that doesn't allow you to hookshot. Oh, gosh. Apparently, I was not supposed to jump slash there. I knew you could very easily make that with the hover boots, but I didn't want to put them on. You can probably also make it just by jumping and grabbing onto the ledge, but I thought it would be faster to jump slash, and I wasted time instead. So we've never actually been in here before. What a mysterious smell. You must have something. That bum. He had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now. If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster. Odd potion. It may be useful for something. Hurry to the Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. I didn't remember if there was a time limit for that one or not. So, I think this might be where it really shows you what happens to people. Oh, it doesn't show you. It kind of just gives you an idea of what happens to people who come in here that are adults that don't have fairies to guide them into the Lost Woods. Because people aren't supposed to come in here. Except for delivery men that deliver cows, apparently. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody's Stalfos. So he's not here anymore. Do I still give this to her? Oh, she just says the same thing. Yeah, only his saw is left. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Wow. So just, man, I didn't remember that she just takes it like that. Poacher's saw. Are you going to be too? Wow, she's freaking evil. Also, her saying that to Link, that's depressing based on what happens in Twilight Princess. Anyway, so we got the poacher's saw next, and we give that to this guy. Hey, I heard you saved my men. When they returned, we built this bridge. Look at this. Isn't it a fine bridge? They may be wimpy carpenters, but once they all got together, they got the job done. Hey, that saw! It's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something good in return, but take this anyway. Broken Goron sword. Visit Big Goron to get it repaired. Okay, so now we finally go see him. But now, after all that, of course, something goes wrong, and the quest is not over yet. My brother opened a new store. It's a Metagoron's Blade store. Okay, he apparently doesn't say anything about this until you show him the sword. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go to see King Zora. Please go get the eye drops. I'll get a prescription. King Zora the doctor, apparently. Okay, here's King Zora. Good thing we already thawed him earlier. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? Ugh. Okay, another time delivery. Here we go. That frog does not look like it's dead, so this is kind of disturbing. Okay, so the lake laboratory, there's not really a fast way to get there, so this is gonna take a little while. I'm thinking I'm gonna end things after I get this Goron his eye drops, because there's still quite a bit left to do. There's actually an entire side dungeon as well as the big pose. If it was just the big pose, I could skip to every time I find them, but the entire extra dungeon, that's gonna take a while. So yeah, this is gonna be a 2-part epilogue side quest. But I should probably focus on this for now, because I remember one of these is really strict on the time. The other one, I still had a full minute left, so I guess it wasn't that one. I guess the fastest way would be to actually, for once, use Epona. I've never taken her anywhere other than, like, the couple of little racing mini games you do. She's only, like, slightly faster than Link. Especially if you backwalk, she's just, like, barely faster. I mean, yeah, this is looking like it's going to be quite a bit closer. If you don't have Epona, then this would probably be extremely close, because Epona can just jump over the fences that appear up here, but Link would have to climb the ladder and go over them. And ladders are very slow in this game. So long as you time it right, she will jump over these very tall fences. It is pretty easy to time. You have like a giant window. Sometimes when going up hills though, like this, the opponent does not like that and she just stops in her tracks. That's super annoying. For the most part, you never ride Epona throughout the entire game, just because the speed difference is just so small, unfortunately. Oh, you have to talk to him first, I guess. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. She is like a student of mine. Ho ho ho. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? These are for making Begoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. World's finest eye drops. So this one you have 4 minutes for, and it's even farther this time. Luckily, don't need to call Epona this time. She's just right here for us. Yeah, I don't really think there's multiple routes you can take on this. There's pretty much just one straightforward way. Any other way you were to attempt would probably be way far over on time. I feel like that's a mainstay in the Zelda series. Like, anytime they make you do a timed quest, all of the games, if you warp in any of them, it instantly puts your time to 0, which, I mean, I guess canonically then, that means that the warp songs take a very long time to get Link from one place to the other. It's just convenient for the player. That sure makes it seem like Link is not doing the job very quickly if he's warping at an extremely slow speed like that. So Epona cannot... Oh, could she not go over the bridge either? I know she couldn't... I knew she couldn't go upstairs like Kakariko Village, but apparently she can't even go up the bridge? Wow. Not sure why they decided to limit Epona like that. Maybe it was hardware limitations. Maybe they had like the maximum number of NPCs the N64 could possibly handle in Kakariko Village, and they're like, if you bring Epona in there, the game is just going to crash. Or at the very least dip to like 5 FPS. It's crazy to think that this game ran at 20 FPS. And I didn't even notice it as a kid, but now it's like today, it's unacceptable if anything's under 30. Well, Nintendo games on the Switch, with how underpowered the Switch is, under 30 is still pretty common for Nintendo games. But yeah, 20, I don't think you really see 20 on anything ever anymore, except for like rare instances of like a game just suddenly does like a cutscene or something in the middle of gameplay. Other than that, 20 is something that really never happens. Well, yet again, looks like it wasn't too hard pressed for time, because we still got like a minute and a half. This is another one of those surfaces I'm unfamiliar if you can hookshot it. I'm leaning towards no, you can't, but we will see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, no, you can't. It's so disappointing. There's so many things that it doesn't break the game at all for them to let you hookshot. It just saves time and it's cool, but they just don't let you do it. Would be really nice to be able to hookshot this and just skip the entire climbing portion. Plus, you can't even do it until pretty late in the game anyway, because I don't even think the regular hookshot could reach the top of here. Okay, so this will be the end of this side quest here. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait. Just wait patiently. Vigoron's claim check. So you have to wait 3 full days before he will give it to you. So I have to play the Sun Song 6 times, so I'll see you after I've done that. It's fun. I'm not sure if you need to go through a loading zone or not, so just in case, I'll go through here and then talk to him. So, yeah, I'm going to end things here. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a like, subscribe if you're new. I got links in the description to support me, Patreon, my store, stuff like that. Anyway, let's see what he says. I made this. Trade for a claim check. Oh, right. I am self-advertising, so I didn't know what was going on. That sword is my finest work. Don't you mean this sword? The Big Oron Sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. So yeah, this sword does double the damage of the Master Sword. So the Master Sword is basically obsolete, and Link should just use this from now on in every game. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. We will finish things up in that video. For real this time.